Good evening, Wiregrass, and welcome to tonight's matchup between the Luverne Tigers and the Brantley Bulldogs. We're here live from Brantley, Alabama, as these two cross-county rivals take on tonight in a matchup that's been anticipated all season long. Every year between these two teams, always a great matchup. We expect an exceptionally competitive game tonight. Your captains have just been on the field. Give you guys a heads up that Brantley has won the toss and elected to receive, so Brantley is going to be going on offense tonight as the Luverne Tigers come through the tunnel right here to take the field. And the Brantley Bulldogs are ready to come out, and here they come from their tunnel as well. We're directly behind the Brantley band, so you can hear them quite a bit tonight, I'm sure. Coach Riles of Luverne bringing in the Luverne Tigers undefeated into this matchup. And Coach Roland Jones of Brantley looking to bounce back from a disappointing week last week. Got a lot of young players on his team, replacing a lot of talent from last season. And he says the wins will come, that he believes in his team. He believes the way that everything's progressing. Looking forward to seeing some of that improvement tonight. As I know, in a rivalry game, the records don't matter, statistics don't matter. So anything can happen tonight. Got to be thankful for the weather right here. About 45 minutes before the game, we were in a torrential downpour. All of our equipment had to be covered by trash bags, plastic bags, everything we can. The team at Wiregrass Sports and Thomas Media did an excellent job getting everything set up and ready to go for you live tonight. Luverne set to kick off here. Brantley going to have number 25 back deep to return the kick, as well as number 5. We got to see Luverne a couple weeks ago as they took on Zion Chapel. Dominating performance by the Tigers that night. They expect a little bit of tougher challenge tonight versus the Bulldogs, though. Number 18 set to kick, and we're underway here. Kick is going to be received by number 5 on the left sideline. He's looking for blockers, trying to get some room as he goes across the 30. He's still making moves as he gets out of bounds near the 40-yard line. Late flag comes in. We'll have to get a message on that for you, but as it stands right now, Brantley will be set to take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Brantley obviously wanting to set the tone here with their offense to start the night. Still waiting on the indication for the signal here. It's going to be a face mask against the Tiger defense, and that'll be a few more yards added on to that kick return, and Brantley with great field position to start this game. Going to be a 5-yard incidental variety. Move the ball up to about the 45-yard line. The 44 officially 1st and 10 Bulldogs from there.
5-yard step off. 1st down and 10 from the Brantley 44.
Luverne got a lot of the same guys playing both ways, offense, defense. Their line on each side of the ball has been one of the strong points this season. Also, their secondary has been looking for improvement each week. It's my understanding that since the first game of the year, they gave up 2 touchdown drives, but since that time, this Luverne defense has not given up a touchdown to the other teams. Their Luverne starters, rather, have not given up a touchdown to the other team starters all season long, so that's a streak I know they'll try to keep intact tonight, and I'm sure Brantley is ready to set some new streaks of their own with their offense. Brantley breaks the huddle now. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the near side of our screen. 1 wide receiver up at the top and the running back to the right of the quarterback. Got the snap, looking to his right, he's going to throw. He's got a man out there, number 2, but he's not able to corral that in as that ball falls incomplete. That's Gilcrease at quarterback, and Parker Dreer's your intended receiver there. Bring up 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs here. Clock still moving as our head official signals to stop it. Now they've got the attention of the press box. Going to be a stoppage in play here as we let quite a few seconds tick off during that incomplete pass. All right, ready to play again. Number 12 in the shotgun formation. Wide receiver to the left, 2 wide receivers to the top this time. He fakes the handoff, throws it out left side. That pass is complete, but not much gain. That's number 6 on the catch. That's Mr. Richardson on the catch there. Moderate pickup, 3-4 yards there, but it'll bring up 3rd and quite a bit. 2 pass plays, 1 to each side to get the game started tonight here for the Brantley offense.
No gain on the play, 3rd down, 10.
It's now officially no gain on that last play, so it will be 3rd and 10. 11:03 and counting here, first quarter. Number 12's got the signal as they break the huddle. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of your screen, 1 wide receiver to the top. He's looking to throw again. He's got a guy over the middle. Pass intended for number 25. No word yet on if it's a catch or if it hit the ground. Going to be called incomplete, and the Bulldogs will have to punt.
Number 25 brings up 4th down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
4th and 10 here around the 44-yard line. As the Bulldogs couldn't get much going on offense. 3 consecutive pass attempts. Quarterback there, 1 of 3 for no yards officially. Number 1 and number 5 back deep for the Tigers. Before they can get the snap away, there's flags down. We'll see what happens. Looks like it's going to be procedure on the offense. That'll back them up 5 yards.
Illegal procedure is the call against the Bulldogs.
We didn't see what happened, but it'll be a 5-yard mark off against the Bulldogs and give Luverne even better field position here after the excellent starting position for the Bulldogs. Number 1 for Luverne, that's Edward Thomas Jr. back to return this kick. Number 2 with the kick for Brantley. End-over-end kick is going to take a hit around the 30-yard line, take a Brantley bounce. It's going to cross the 20. Luverne thinking about picking it up, and they've touched it. The ball's on the ground, and it's loose. There's a scrum for it. Brantley signaling that they have it, and they've got the ball, and that's a major turnover to start this game. The return man mishandles the ball right at the 20-yard line. Once he touches it, it becomes a live ball, and the Brantley coverage team there to cover it and take over for possession. 1st and 10 now at the Luverne 20, and they're knocking on the door in the red zone here. 10:43 first quarter, and we have our first turnover of the game, and we'll see if the Bulldogs can cash in. So Brantley with a big break early here. Kind of a power wing formation here. 2 wide receivers top of your screen, 1 wide receiver to the bottom. They fake the handoff. Going to be a quarterback power around your right side. He's across the 20, the 15. Going to be near first down yardage. Quarterback loses the ball, but number 56 there for the offensive line there to cover that in first down territory. Number 56, Odom there, saves the day for the Brantley Bulldogs as the quarterback right at first down yardage, but then lost control of the ball. And thankfully the lineman following the play down the field there to save it. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 9. Would have been a back-breaking turnover right there for the Bulldogs with a very positive play if they'd have gave that ball back to the Tigers here. Going to be 2 wide receivers to the top of your screen. Number 5, the tailback, just to the left of the quarterback. Number 2 in the wing formation, 10 bottom of your screen. They're going to fake it and look to throw. They got a man out there. The ball's caught. He's struggling, fighting for yardage, maybe 1 or 2. That's Richardson on the completion there. Gain of about 2. Be 2nd and goal from around the 8. That ball was thrown quite a long way by the quarterback, Gilcrease, there across the field, laterally for not much north-south gain. Officially 2nd and goal from the 7 here. Brantley huddling up, looking for the play from the sideline. Play clock around 17 as they break the huddle. 2 wides to the top, 1 to the bottom. Have a wing and a tailback, both to the right of the quarterback this time. They're going to give it to number 5. He's up the middle. He's across the 5, down to the 4, fighting to the 3, and he's going to be knocked back by a host of Tigers, led by number 18 by the Tiger defense there. That was Franklin with the carry for the Bulldogs. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 4. Coach Roland Jones has to be thinking 6 right here. Gets close, want to capitalize on this turnover. You're down to the 4-yard line. Don't know what the kicking game looks like just yet for the Bulldogs, but I'm thinking you may run 2 plays here to get it in if that's what it takes, and if it wasn't successful, then you live with the field position, force Luverne to try to drive 95 yards against you. We'll see what they come up with. Kind of an I formation. It's going to be a pitch. Great defense there by the Tigers as number 18 blows that play up in the backfield. Going to be a loss of about 5 or 6 as he's down around the 12-yard line. As a lot of penetration there by the Luverne defense, and I don't see the Brantley kicking squad coming onto the field, so even though it's going to be around 4th and goal from the 12 here, now we see a few late substitutions come on halfway through the play clock. Looks like they are going to try to get a field goal here. Number 24 on to make the kick. 14 is your holder. Plenty of time now as they had reset the play clock. Still over 10 to go as they get in formation.
Number 14, Ethan Weed with the hold. stun number 24 for the field goal attempt.
They get the snap off in time. It's bobbled a little bit. That kick almost blocked, but sneaks through the uprights, and there's a field goal good by the Bulldogs to get on the board here, 3-0 with 7:52 to go in the first quarter. It wasn't pretty. It could have been blocked easily there. I'm not sure if we'll get a replay of that or not, but what a great job by Luverne's pressure to get there after the snap was bobbled, but the holder kept his mind on what he was doing, got the job done, got it down, and the kicker, even though it wasn't a pretty kick, got it through the uprights to take the lead here, 3-0, and capitalize on that great field position. Brantley now set to kick off to Luverne. Be officially Luverne's first possession, although they had a muff punt return if you're just joining us on their first attempt at possession. Number 5 and number 1 back deep. Number 4 and number 19, the upbacks for the Tigers. Number 2 set to kick it off for the Bulldogs as they have a different place kicker than kickoff man here. Number 2 for Brantley is Kenwan Dixon. We got a wobbly kick. Going to take a dive around the 20, go out of bounds. That'll be a procedure penalty. And Luverne will most likely take over here around the 35-yard line. 3-0 your score again. This is officially the first possession for the Tigers. Their offense was very effective a couple weeks ago when we saw them down in Coffee County. A lot of explosive players, both running and passing. They like to spread the field wide, take advantage of their speed. I expect to see a lot of that tonight. They mostly ran out of a doubles formation, but I'm sure they have a few tricks up their sleeve that they probably didn't put on display that night, so be interested to see some changes to the Tiger offense. Shotgun snap taken, handoff to the running back, some penetration by Brantley. He escapes a couple tackles down the left-hand side and gets near the 45-yard line. Is a great job avoiding first contact and getting a big positive gain there for the Tigers. That's Wilson. And Morrell, number 18, on the tackle for the Bulldogs. That is 10 yards when we'll move the chains on the very first play of the game for the Tigers. Going to be 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Quarterback changing the play here at the line of scrimmage. Kind of a double wing look here. 2 wide receivers, man in motion. That's number 1. He's going to get it on the speed sweep. He's headed around the right side. Good pursuit there, and this time he's not going to get away as he's thrown to the ground by the Brantley defender. That's number 12 on the tackle for the Bulldogs. That's Gilcrease. Great play there to cause negative yardage. Going to be a loss of 2 or 3 there. Second about 13 now for the Luverne offense. This Luverne offense is led by their quarterback, whose last name is actually Brantley. So I apologize throughout the night if I say Brantley takes a snap when Luverne's on offense, but you'll have to bear with me. Definitely one of the better players on their offense as they attempt to draw the Bulldogs off sides, and it looks like they have here. They're going to get some of that negative yardage from the previous play back as it's 5 yards marked off here for the Tigers. Going to bring up now about 2nd and 8 instead of 2nd and 13. Really changes the playbook for the offensive coordinator.
2nd down and 8 from the Luverne 48.
Clock moving here, 6:20 to go, first quarter. 3-0 your score. Takes the snap, he fakes the run. It's going to be a quarterback sneak up the middle, and he's got lots of running room. That's number 9, Brantley. He's looking to the right side. He's looking for more room as he's across the 20, across the 10, down inside the 5-yard line. But we've got a flag on the play way back to midfield. I think there was some extracurricular activities. It'll be 1st down in Luverne inside the 5-yard line, depending on the outcome of this flag. Had a couple players from each team back around midfield that probably had a few things to say to each other after the play, and it appears that the Tigers may be coming back. The flag is indeed marked off against the Tigers, and this is a major penalty here as it cost them at least 50 yards in penalty yardage and would have been 1st down and 5 inside the 5.
Unsportsmanlike conduct is the call against the Tigers.
Unsportsmanlike conduct to call, and speaking of sportsmanship, you know, it's easy to see those things happen on rivalry games like this. These kids all know each other. They're only a few miles down the road from each other, and and I'm sure they're going to be playing a spirited matchup. However, can't speak enough to the pregame festivities. Both Luverne and Brantley joined, to honor Miss Gilcrease and Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and it was a super class act as they released some balloons, both teams, cheerleading staffs, and everybody that was a part of that needs congratulating. So the penalty here was not a spot foul, so Luverne will have the ball at the 21-yard line here. It's going to be marked off from the end of the run. So with 5:55 to go, it's going to be 1st and 10 Tigers from the 21. Shotgun formation, they hand it off to number 5. He's looking for room to his left. A lot of pursuit by the Bulldogs, but he's trying to still stay on his feet as he's out around the 15-yard line. Got to admit, we've got a bad vantage point from where we're at to see the exact yardage, so we may be waiting on our public address announcer a little bit for some of these yardages. And we've got more laundry, it appears, on the field. I'm trying to get a little bit better vantage point here, but I'm closer to the Brantley band, so I hope you can hear well. The head official is headed over to talk to the Brantley coach. That's Coach Roland Jones. He wants an explanation of what's going on, and we would love one too. Coach Jones heard what he needs to hear, and looks like it's going to be about 2nd and 10 from the 21. Ball signal ready for play now, so 5:06 your clock.
Not sure what happened there. 1st and 10.
The PA head announcer just admitted he doesn't know what happened there either, but it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 21. 2 wides to each side. Number 1 in motion. They're going to give it to him on the speed sweep, but it's going to be a reverse. Number 4 headed back near sideline, and he's got a little bit of running room. He's across the 20. Almost breaks the tackle to get in the end zone, but he is knocked down by number 2 and number 13 of the Brantley defense. Going to be stopped around the 11. Going to be close to 1st down yardage there for the Tigers. Luverne had ran that play a couple times, but this time they give it to the wide receiver coming back around for the wide receiver reverse.
1st down's the call for the Tigers.
Now officially a 1st down as the officials wait to move the chains.
1st and 10 from the 11-yard line.
11-yard line officially. 3 wide receivers bunched to the top of your screen as they give the ball to number 5 around right in. He's trying to get away. There's a flag down. Number 5 looking for yards as he crosses the 10 and gets down around the 7-yard line. We'll have to see what that flag is. Thrown in the location it would normally be holding. But that is just a premonition. We don't have a signal yet for that. Thrown in the middle of the Luverne offensive line, though. Holding is the call.
Holding is the call against the Tigers.
That'll be a 10-yard penalty. Bring up around 1st and 20 as that penalty happened around the line of scrimmage there at the 11. Head official signals to stop the clock again, which has been moving quite a bit here in the first quarter, already down to 3:50. That'll back the Tigers up to around the 25-yard line. Going to be closer to 1st and 14 here. 2 wides to each side of the screen, tailback right of the quarterback. They're looking to throw. They got it complete out to number 7. He tries to make a man miss, but Brantley is there to bring the defender down. Not much gain after the line of scrimmage there. Maybe 1. Going to bring up 2nd and quite a bit. Probably 2nd and 13 here. Maybe 2nd and 14. Excuse me, make that 18 or 19, I beg your pardon, for the Luverne offense. Play coming in from the Luverne sideline. 2 wide receivers to the left-hand side. 2 wide receivers to the top. Number 5, your tailback again. Kind of a pistol formation this time for the quarterback of the Tigers. He's checking back with the sideline. Clock under 3 minutes. He does check off, sending some type of signal to his outside wide receivers here as the Brantley defense actually swaps a few people around as well. Man in motion, they snap, looking to throw to the left. Got a man down that way. That's number 1, and he makes an over-the-shoulder catch. That'll be a touchdown for the Luverne Tigers as they take the lead 6-3 here with 2:48 to go in the first quarter. That's Thomas on the reception. Touchdown, Luverne. Pretty good coverage there by the Brantley defender, but the ball was thrown right over his shoulder. Good pass, good catch, and sometimes the offense just makes a play there. Luverne has number 18 on for the PAT attempt here. That kick is high and over the Brantley concession stand. It is good. That'll make your score 7-3 with 2:22 to go in the first quarter.
Brantley 3, Luverne 7.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
The she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shear?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Burris Gracie today.
Welcome back here to Brantley, Alabama, as we've got 2:22 to go in the first quarter. We're waiting on the kickoff here. It appears that we're having a lightning delay. There's been some lightning behind us, behind the home side here, and the Brantley team is headed off the field, and we're going to have at least a 15-minute lightning delay. As anytime lightning is within so many miles of the stadium, this is a precaution taken by the Alabama High School Athletic Association as well as the schools to ensure player safety.
Be a mandatory 30-minute delay.
We've just been told by the PA announcer it will be a mandatory 30-minute delay based on the location. So we're going to take a short break here, have a word from our sponsors. We ask you to stay tuned in as well to our Facebook page and Facebook Live. We'll come back as soon as we can with updates on the lightning delay as well as local scores and action from around the Wiregrass. Thank you for watching Wiregrass Sports. We'll be back after this.
Hook's Barbecue, down-home barbecue in a counter-served setting, located on Emma Drive off of Highway 231 in Troy, Alabama.
Trojan Auto Parts of Troy, home of Napa Know-How. Stop by and see owners Mike and Melissa Kilcrease and their Napa Know-How team with over 100 years of combined experience. We're the only locally owned parts store in Pike County, and we're fully stocked and ready to serve you. We pride ourselves on being your go-to parts store, not only for the simple items, but we specialize in those hard-to-find items as well. Trojan Auto Parts, the right part at the right price at the right time. Napa, a name you've trusted here in Troy since 1945.
Know-how, Napa Know-how.
Total Lawn Care Plus is your one-stop shop for lawn care, landscape, pressure washing, handyman work, and more. Licensed and insured with over 7 years commercial experience. Dozens of satisfied customers in Pike and 4 surrounding counties.
South Alabama Stockyard, now under new ownership, is still family owned and operated by cattle farmers right here in Southeast Alabama. Come every Thursday at 1 p.m. and join the best buyers and sellers from all over the area. Whether you come for the experience, looking at getting into the cattle business, or maintaining your farm and growing, South Alabama Stockyard is where all the farmers are. Vendors are on site every auction, so come on and have lunch with us. Located at 268 County Road 5522, Troy, Alabama.
If you want me to stay, I'll be around.
When you want the best for your pet, choose Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort. Our passionate and dedicated staff will make your pet feel as if they were at home. We are a full-service small animal hospital covering all areas of veterinary medicine. Dr. Steve Barron makes sure that all clients are well-informed and satisfied with services. We are equipped with an indoor boarding facility, surgery suite, laboratory, digital X-ray, and ultrasound. Choose the best care possible for the ones you love dearest with Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort.
Welcome back, Wiregrass. We're here live at Brantley, Alabama. We're coming out of a lightning delay. There's officially 2 minutes and 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. Your score, Luverne 7, Brantley 3. Very exciting game so far. We had some lightning in the area and had to have a mandatory 30-minute lightning break. Both teams on the field now. As you can see, your Brantley Bulldogs getting warmed up. Everybody's getting stretched out. There's still some lightning flashes you can see off in the distance, but if you guys were watching earlier and saw our radar, you know that the storms are many, many miles away from the stadium, here at David Lowry Stadium in Brantley, and we're going to get this game underway as soon as both teams' players are ready. There's no set time on this. It's just when each team feels ready to go back at it. So just a few calisthenics for each side, and we'll get the game going back on. Our officials are on the field. Our bands are making it back to the bleachers on each side. Each band actually was staying together here under the home stand bleachers, which solid footing there. So a lot of sportsmanship with those two teams sharing that area space to be out of the weather here. Exciting game so far. Brantley took advantage of some good field position early. Muffed punt by the Luverne receiving team set up the Bulldogs 1st and 10 at the 20, and they were able to capitalize with a nice field goal. And then when Luverne took their opening drive down the field and scored a touchdown to take the lead 7-3. Kind of a back and forth game, which you would expect in a rivalry game. A lot of live ball action, not many clock stoppages, a couple penalties each way. No real advantage in that department so far as both teams fired up, and it'll be interesting to see how each team responds. You get a mini halftime here late in the first quarter, so I'm sure both teams talked about some things, talked about some missed assignments and some opportunities that their film guys probably saw. So look for each team to make their halftime adjustments here with just 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. So interesting dynamic how each team responds to the little bit of a break. Probably Luverne, I would say, had the momentum going in to that delay, so maybe it was a good chance for the Bulldogs to get a regroup and get right back into this game. Not sure if the clock is right, and I honestly don't remember, but according to the clock operator, it's the 1st and 10 upcoming, but we'll get all that reset for you before we come back to live ball action. I'll make sure you know what the down distance is and go from there. We appreciate all the people that stayed with us through the weather delay. Great job by our staff getting the scoreboard going at the bottom of the screen, also getting the weather radar up there for you guys to know what was going on in the area. We appreciate all the people that stayed with us through that break and appreciate our sponsors for allowing us to do that. So we're actually going to have a kickoff here. This is the ensuing kickoff from the go-ahead touchdown by the Tigers. So they're going to be kicking off from the 40-yard line. Number 18 set to kick for the Luverne Tigers. Ball signal ready for play, and here we go. We're underway. We've got an end-over-end kick headed down the right side. Going to be fielded around the 15. Man up the left side looking for a few blockers. He's got the ball out away from him and lots of traffic there as he's down around the 30-yard line. Hit hard out of bounds there by a few Bulldogs on the tackle. A few Tigers on the tackle, rather. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bulldogs from around the 30-yard line.
Taken out at the 30-yard line will be 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Quarterback for Brantley tonight, Kilcrease, been in the shotgun most of the night. They've ran a power wing look. They've ran a double wide, 3 wide look. Been throwing it a lot horizontally in the first couple drives. We'll see what they do here now. Got 3 wide receivers to the near side of our screen. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Empty backfield here, shotgun formation. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Takes a snap, looking to throw to the right. They've got a man out that way. It's complete. Coming up across the 30-yard line, 35. Looking to make more moves, number 2. He's treading up, giving up yardage, but he's making a run around the left side. He's got room that way. He's across the 40, 45-yard line. Right out of bounds there. 1st down yardage. Parker Driggers there on the completion. Ran at least 50 yards left to right. But a nice 12-yard gain. That's a solid 1st down. Brantley Bulldogs. Ball now at the 43-yard line officially. 1st and 10. Solid play right there by Brantley. Throw to the right. Made several people miss in reverse field, giving up a lot of yards, but made it worth it as he turned the corner around left edge. Brantley with a late substitution here. Play clock still with plenty of time, around 17. They break the huddle with 3 wide receivers to the near side of your screen. 2 wide to the top, going to go empty again for the Bulldogs. Kilcrease looking for the snap. He's looking to his right. He's going to turn it up. He's got some room to run. He's going to take it up the left-hand side and step out of bounds just shy of the 50-yard line. But a solid 6-7 yard gain there on 1st down, and another positive play here for the Bulldog offense. Not much attempt yet by this Brantley team to run the ball. They had a positive run down there in short yardage earlier in the game down near the goal line, but predominantly relying on the design pass here. A couple quarterback scrambles as necessary. We'll keep eye on that as the game comes along. A little bit more traditional formation here. Running back to the left of the quarterback. Wide receivers, 2 to your top, 1 to the near side. Wing back. They're going to give it to number 5. He's looking to cut up the middle. He's across the 50, falls forward to about the 49-yard line. Going to be 3rd and a couple here. Nice down and distance. Keeps the playbook open for the Bulldogs. Against a strong Luverne defense, it's going to be a challenge to stay ahead of the chains all night, so I'm sure that the coaching staff are very pleased here with the 3rd and 1. Gives you the option to run, throw, do whatever you need to do. Quarterback looking to the sideline to get the play. 1:15 and counting on your clock. First quarter, 7-3 your score. Kind of a muddle huddle by the Bulldogs up close to the line of scrimmage. 2 wide receivers top of your screen. Running back to the left of the quarterback, wing back also to the right-hand side. They attempt to draw the Luverne Tigers off. Got a stoppage in play here. Let's see if they got that off in time. It's going to be a delay of game against the offense. They tried to draw the defense off sides, but then end up taking the 5-yard penalty themselves. And now there's been a correction made that the Bulldogs may have got a timeout ahead of the penalty. We're going to take this short break with you. You're watching Wiregrass Sports. We'll be back.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
The she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shed?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Burris Gracie today.
Hook's Barbecue, down-home barbecue in a counter-served setting, located on Emma Drive off of Highway 231 in Troy, Alabama.
Welcome back live here to Brantley, Alabama. 52 seconds to go here in your first quarter. Brantley offense on the move, 3rd and 1 across midfield into Luverne territory. Trying to get some more things going here. This is their 3rd possession on offense. 3 and out on the first drive, but redeemed themselves with a punt, fumble recovery. They follow that up with a field goal on their extended first possession. 3rd and 1 here. I formation. They fake it to the deep back, looking to throw. Quarterback rolling to his right. He throws for number 11. That pass is caught across the 40, 35, down to the 30. He tries to jump a defender. Knocked out of bounds hard there inside the 30, going to be about the 28-yard line. First down yardage and a flag down. Big lick across this right sideline here as the wide receiver jumped in there to avoid a defender. Be interesting to see what the penalty is. As it stands now, a solid Brantley first down. Going to be a personal foul against the Bulldogs.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Bulldogs.
A lot of communication and contact going on there down that sideline, and the Bulldogs are going to pay for it. It appears that's going to be a dead ball penalty. They'll still get the first down yardage, but instead of being around the 28-yard line and knocking on the door of the red zone, it's going to be 1st and 10 Bulldogs. 43-yard line officially. Nice play there by the quarterback to make some room, roll to his right. Nice pitch and catch, and the wide receiver did a great job there to pick up extra yards down the sideline before the penalty. 1st and 10 here, shotgun formation, quarterback looking to his left. He's got a man over the middle. That pass is complete. 5 yards, maybe 6, inside the 40, down about the 38-yard line. Solid job by number 10 of the Tiger defense right there for the stop, not letting him get any yards after the catch there. Bring up 2nd and 5. That's going to be the end of our first quarter play, it looks like. We're going to have a word from our sponsors. Come back next for Wiregrass Sports for the second quarter.
Trojan Auto Parts of Troy, home of Napa Know-How. Stop by and see owners Mike and Melissa Kilcrease and their Napa Know-How team with over 100 years of combined experience. We're the only locally owned parts store in Pike County, and we're fully stocked and ready to serve you. We pride ourselves on being your go-to parts store, not only for the simple items, but we specialize in those hard-to-find items as well. Trojan Auto Parts, the right part at the right price at the right time. Napa, a name you've trusted here in Troy since 1945.
Total Lawn Care Plus is your one-stop shop for lawn care, landscape, pressure washing, handyman work, and more. Licensed and insured with over 7 years commercial experience. Dozens of satisfied customers in Pike and 4 surrounding counties.
Welcome back live to Brantley, Alabama. We're ready to set the second quarter in motion here. Your Brantley Bulldogs with a 2nd and 5. Looking to keep the drive going. Kilcrease with the snap, looking left. Wide receiver that way. That ball is caught. Going to be down near the 30-yard line. That's first down yardage. That's number 30 on the reception there. 25 rather. 30-yard line. Another Bulldog first down. As they very, very successful drive here. Kind of meticulous from the kickoff, driving it down, knocking on the door of the Luverne red zone. Would already be in the red zone if not for the penalty earlier. Brantley breaking the huddle. 31-yard line officially here, 1st and 10. Luverne defense looking to make a stop toward this Brantley rally. Kilcrease looking to throw again. He's got a man on the right-hand side. That pass is complete across the 20. Number 10 trying to break a tackle. He's got multiple defenders on him, but he's able to slip away down near the 15-yard line. Great extra effort by Burnett there. Number 10, the wide receiver. Another Bulldog first down inside the red zone now and knocking on the door. As this pass attack by the Bulldogs continues to find open wide receivers, and quarterback Kilcrease doing a nice job spreading the ball around left and right. He's throwing out of the shotgun, throwing on the roll. Doing a great job here distributing the ball and keeping this Tiger defense off balance. Shotgun looking to his left. He gets rid of it. That ball falls incomplete.
Pass falls incomplete to number 6,
Richardson, the intended wide receiver there. That'll stop the clock with 11 minutes to go. 2nd and 10. I mentioned earlier in the night, if you were with us, that the Luverne starters have not given up a touchdown since the first game of the season. So a nice job here by the Brantley offense of driving down the field. Now let's see if they can cash it in. 3 wide receivers top of your screen for Brantley. 1 wide receiver down to the bottom. Running back to the left of the QB in shotgun formation. Looking to throw again here. Looking left. Got a man that way. That ball is a little bit outside. Number 25, the intended receiver. Going to bring up 3rd and 10. That was Booker, your intended receiver. Number 3 there for the coverage for the Tigers. 3rd and 10, not really the down and distance the Bulldogs wanted to be in here. But they've shown on multiple possessions in this drive alone that they can take care of a down and distance that yardage. Also, unlike last time where they took the big loss on 3rd down, it could always be 4-down territory in this part of the field. Running back in motion. Quarterback looking to his left, now looking back to his right, but he's in a lot of trouble, and he's going to be brought down around the 30-yard line. Several Luverne Tigers. That's number 13, number 89, and number 50. Arian Gregory there for the play. And kind of like the 3rd down on the previous drive, that was a big loss there. Going to back the Bulldogs way up. Going to be over 4th and 20 here. 4th and 23 officially. But kind of in no man's land here, so they're not going to punt right here. It doesn't look like. With 10-12 here, looks like they're going to go for it on 4th and 23. Shotgun formation, the quarterback looking to his left, and he launches the ball down the left-hand sideline. Number 2 is there. That ball in and out of the hands. Going to fall incomplete. Great throw by Kilcrease there, and number 2 had a chance at it. It would have been a great catch as he was in double or maybe even triple coverage there. The ball falls incomplete, but great play by the Bulldogs to give their guys a chance to make it, and obviously a great job by the Luverne defense to get off the field there. And now it'll be 1st and 10 Luverne at the 29-yard line. So after a long drive with a lot of success through the air, Luverne comes up with the big stops they need there. Just under 10 minutes to go second quarter, and Luverne takes over after a long touchdown drive of their own on their last possession as they look to add to their lead here. They give the handoff to number 5 coming around the right-hand side. He's going to be across the 30-yard line, but brought down by a wall of Brantley defenders. Pretty good gain there, but not a lot. 2 or 3 maybe on 1st down for the Tigers. That's Wilson.
We'll pick up 2 on the play. Tackle made by number 57, Carson Jones.
Carson Jones, number 57 on the tackle for the Bulldogs. Officially a 2-yard gain, bring up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8 from the Tiger 31.
Shotgun formation here, 2 wides to each side. They fake to number 5, throw it out to the left. That pass is going to be completed, but number 10 of the Brantley Bulldog defense is there on the scene, and that's going to be a loss on the pass play. Great job by the Brantley defense to smell that play out and be there immediately to bring the wide receiver down.
By number 10, Burnett.
Number 10 there, Burnett. Stop that before it could go any further. Going to be about 3rd and 13, 3rd and 14 here.
Loss of 6 on the play.
Officially a loss of 6. Luverne is lining up after each play and just getting the play in from the sideline. So 2 wide receivers again, 2 top, 2 bottom of your screen. Shotgun formation, running back to the right of the QB. They fake the handoff, looking to throw. There's a throw coming down the right-hand sideline. Got a couple men down there. Fight for the ball, but it falls incomplete around the 40-yard line. Both teams looking for a flag, and that flag does not exist. Going to bring up 4th down and long, and a good job by the Brantley defense to step up to the challenge of their defense and stop Luverne here 3 and out. Get the ball back for their team. Looks like number 10 back deep to kick for the Tigers. And number 5 back deep to return for the Bulldogs. Solid snap. They get the punt away. It's kind of a wobbly spiral. Going to hit down around the 35-yard line, take a big Luverne bounce. Brantley guy going after it. He's going to get it. He's going to try to turn the corner and does. Gets up to nearly the 30-yard line. Decent job to salvage some yardage as that ball may have rolled inside the 20. So probably saved 7-8 yards there easy. 1st down and 10 Bulldogs from the 28-yard line, 29-yard line. Want to remind everybody again that September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Both schools with a great presentation before the game in honor of Ms. Wilcox and class act by both teams. Our hearts, go out to that family and how much she touched all these communities in this part of the world. Brought Brantley several championships and represented the school well at Mississippi State, and hearts go out to them. Brantley now 1st and 10. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the bottom. They hand it off. That's the big back. He's coming around, number 35 there. He picks up 2 or 3. That's Mr. Owens with the run there. He's the heavier of their 2 running backs that we've seen so far tonight.
We'll pick up 3 on the play. Second down, 7.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
From the 32.
Gilcrease giving the play at close to the line of scrimmage is what I call a muddle huddle. A lot of times you'll see teams break this really fast and try to run a play in a hurry. Brantley going to have 3 wide receivers this time to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. Running back to the right of the quarterback. They fake the handoff, throwing out to the right. They got a man out there, but he drops the ball. That's number 2, the intended receiver. That ball may have been live as they continue play, and now it's going to look like a tackle for loss. If that ball traveled backwards behind the line of scrimmage, it's a lateral instead of a pass. Looks like that's going to be the case, so it's going to be officially about a 6-yard loss rushing the ball there for number 2. Play loses 5 yards. Going to be 3rd and long now for the Bulldog offense as Luverne's defense is looking good on this possession. Gilcrease getting the play in from the sideline. 3rd and 14 officially from the 24-yard line. 3 wide receivers to the near side of your screen, 2 to the top. Empty backfield for the Bulldogs. They're not going to get this one off in time. And another timeout has to be spent to avoid the delay of game penalty. We're going to take the timeout with you, folks. Here's a word from our sponsors. Thank you for tuning in to Wiregrass Sports.
South Alabama Stockyard, now under new ownership, is still family owned and operated by cattle farmers right here in southeast Alabama. Come every Thursday at 1 p.m. and join the best buyers and sellers from all over the area. Whether you come for the experience, looking at getting into the cattle business, or maintaining your farm and growing, South Alabama Stockyard is where all the farmers are. Vendors are on site every auction, so come on and have lunch with us. Located at 268 County Road 5522, Troy, Alabama.
Welcome back live here, 7:05, the time left here in the second quarter. Your score, Luverne Tigers 7, your Brantley Bulldogs 3. Brantley got a 3rd and 14 here, about the 24-yard line. 2 wides to the top, 3 wides to the bottom of your screen. Empty backfield, shotgun snap. Quarterback with room to run, but he needs so many yards that he's going to dump it down short, trying to break a couple tackles, and he does. He gets out across the 40. That's first down yardage with a great spot there by the ref. 40-yard line, first down Bulldogs, picking up a long 3rd and 14 right there. Very good job by the wide receiver on that play of making a few things happen. It was a quarterback wanted to run as Luverne had covered it deep well. They check it down and let the wide receiver try to make a play, and that he did, picking up the first down here. Just under 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. 3 wide receivers top of your screen this time, 1 to the bottom. Running back to the left of the quarterback. He's looking to throw to his left. He pump fakes. Now he's under some pressure. He's able to get it away and kind of throws that one just near the Luverne sideline. Don't see a Brantley receiver in that area, but he was outside the tackle box and gets the pass across the line of scrimmage. That's not grounding on that particular play. But there is a flag down of some sort. We're going to figure out what that is. It is against the Bulldogs.
Intentional grounding is the call against the Bulldogs.
I apparently spoke too soon, as it is intentional grounding. I thought he was out of the tackle box, but that's not the determination that they made. Coach Jones having a word with the head official near this side. I believe this is over forever and working, but I'm sure it makes the coach feel a little bit better to get his opinion known. So loss of yardage and down there on the play brings up second down. It's a spot foul. So all the way back to where the quarterback threw the ball. Remember, he was under duress, so the ball's going to be marked down around the 31-yard line now. Second down and 19 for your Bulldogs. Shotgun formation, looking to his left. He's going to throw it to the back out of the backfield. He's got a completion. He's trying to make a man miss, but a solid tackle by the Luverne defense. That's number 19 on the tackle. Owens on the catch there for the Bulldog offense. Nice job by the Luverne defense there, not giving up much at all. Actually loses 2 more, it sounds like.
Third down, 21.
Third and 21 with 6:11 to go. Here's the Luverne defense really stiffening.
Ball spotted at the Bulldog 29.
Almost 5 negative plays and just the 1 positive first down there this drive. Third and 21 here. Running back changes sides. 3 wide receivers to the top of your screen, and the quarterback's looking that way before he can get the play off. There's another flag down. Brantley may have had 2 men in motion that time. It's going to be offsides on the Bulldogs.
Against the Bulldogs.
That's going to be 3rd and 27 here. Not a lot of plays in the playbook for 3rd and 27. As this drive, again, a lot of negative plays for the Bulldogs. They'll want to get this cleaned up, and got to give you credit to the Tiger defense. They really stepped up after that last drive. Not much room to throw, not much open wide receivers. See if the Bulldogs can get a chunk of this back here. At least try to give themselves a little bit better field position, more room to punt. Quarterback looking to his right. He's going to step up in the pocket. He's going to heave it deep down the field. Man over the middle, and that ball's caught by number 25. He's across the 40, the 30. Nobody's going to catch him. He's around the 5. Goal line, touchdown Bulldogs, and they take the lead. Going to be 9-7 rather. What a play there. It's a touchdown on the field, but there's a meeting at the center around the 45-yard line by the officials. Can't see a flag on the field from my vantage point, but a large conversation is taking place at the 45. Can we get our indication here? Penalty was against the Luverne defense, though. Oh, another flag just thrown in there. Here now, Coach Jones having a word with the officials, and another flag has came in well after the play. The Bulldogs are coming back. Clearly the touchdown's not going to stand here. The scoreboard reflects the 9-7 that we mentioned, but I'm afraid that's not going to be the case for our Bulldog fans on the sideline that we're on. Not sure where the ball will be spotted. Not sure if the first down will count. Our head official now back in the scrum. We haven't had any indication. We can assume what the late penalty was. We won't speculate at this time, but I'm very interested to see what the call was on the play. The play itself was a 75-yard touchdown pass. Great throw over the middle. Nice catch. Broke coverage. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct on the Bulldogs. Now, we don't know if that was the one, in the... Ball's going to be spotted around midfield on the 40-yard line. It will be a 1st and 10 Bulldogs, we hear. Coach Jones getting his opinion across here to the lines judge and the head official. We never saw the flag, folks, on the play itself, so I can't speak to what happened. Would love to. I can say that the majority of the officiating staff never made it past midfield on the touchdown completion, so several of them knew right away that it was not going to be a touchdown. There had to be at least 2 penalties on the play. I'm assuming that this particular unsportsmanlike was a result of what happened after the play. But nonetheless, your new situation here, 5:15 to go, second quarter. 1st down and 10 Bulldogs from the 40-yard line. So even though you wiped the touchdown off of the board, you still got to come away with a lot of confidence if you're the Bulldogs A great throw and catch there. You broke a big play for a touchdown. Now let's see if you can do that again. Quarterback Gilcrease looking to his right. They throw it. That ball a little bit short, intended for number 10 there. Coverage by number 23 of the Luverne defense. Great job of coverage there by the Luverne defense. Smart throw by the quarterback to put it only where his guy could catch it. Unfortunately, it got there a little short. 2nd and 10 now from the 40. And if you're the Luverne defense, you get a little second life here. You gave up a big play, but it ended up only costing you the first down yardage. So now you got a chance to stop him here. Gilcrease looking to his right. He's going to tuck it up, but he's going to be, he escapes the attack. He's coming around to his left. It gets it away. Man over there, that pass is complete. Nice job there by the quarterback as well as number 6. That's across midfield. Going to be first down yardage for the Bulldogs. Hold the phone, folks. Flag down around the 35. Going to be a personal foul. Roughing the quarterback this time against the Tigers, so add 15 to that. And they're going to be well into Tiger territory here as finally one of these flags goes the other way. Didn't see we were watching the play develop, but Gilcrease may have took a hit late there. Great job for him. I thought he was tackled for a loss and going to be sacked. However, he was able to escape that, get out to his left. Number 6, the wide receiver for Brantley, never gave up on the play. Found a opening in this Tiger defense and got a big yardage. He had picked up the first down anyway, and then tack on 15 more for the roughing the quarterback penalty. Number 6 is Lucas Richardson for the Bulldogs. All right, 3 wide receivers to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. They fake the handoff. Number 12 looking to throw again. He's going to tuck it and run. He's got running room to the left-hand side. He's across the 30, fighting up near the 25-yard line. Going to be a solid gain on first down. Not a designed quarterback run, but good coverage by the Luverne defense. Number 30 for the Tigers there with the tackle. That's McMillan. As well as number 33, Magwood, in on the tackle for the Tigers. It's going to be 2nd and 6. And as the clock ticks down under 4 minutes, it gets crucial here for Brantley to try to get points off of this drive. Luverne gets the kick to start the second half. 3 wides top of your screen here. Gilcrease looking to his left. He's throwing that way. Pass behind number 25, the intended receiver for the Bulldogs. That's Booker, the intended target. Number 7, as well as number 30 there in coverage for the Tiger defense.
3rd down and 6 for the Bulldogs.
Number 10, Brantley wide receiver, asking for a blow. He's going to be replaced by number 8 and also number 4 checking into the game here. For the Bulldog offense, they bring in some new troops on 3rd and 5. Luverne offense giving up some big plays tonight, but so far not giving up the touchdown. Bend but not break. And here's another big 3rd down opportunity. A couple times tonight, Brantley shot themselves in the foot on 3rd down, and some great plays by the Luverne defense to lose big yardage. Let's see what happens here. Looking to throw the ball to the right. It's caught by number 11, but the Luverne defense right there at the line of scrimmage to bring him down. Great play by number 9 there, as well as number 19. Number 19, small in stature, but he's a big hitter, and it's going to be 4th and 5 Bulldogs here. Let's get a name for you. Number 19 for Luverne, that's Arian Gregory. He also plays tight end. Must be 18, must be Chase White there on that tackle, I apologize. Looking to his left here, going to throw on 4th and 5. Got a man out that way and just out of the reach. That's just off of the fingertips of the Brantley wide receivers. And for the 2nd possession in the row, Brantley's going to turn it over on downs. And Luverne will take over again here on offense around the 25-yard line. So we keep talking about the success of the Brantley offense, throwing the ball and making some big plays here. But yet again, Luverne defense up to the challenge. Hold them. Once they start getting close to the red zone, the Luverne defense really steps up, really playing tough. Haven't given up the play yet that the Bulldogs need to get back into this game. It's going to be 7-3 here, 3:09 remaining. Luverne tries to add to their lead before the second half. Number 5 going to take the ball. He was going up the middle, but then he bounces it out to the left-hand side, still fighting for yardage. Going to be real close to a first down, about an 8-yard gain along the far sideline. That's Wilson. Going to be 2nd and 2 here. Luverne more in a power wing formation here. They're going to fake the speed sweep, and the quarterback's going to take it. He was looking for room up the middle, but he kind of got his feet tangled up with number 18 and not much doing. Can't tell from the angle that we're at, but we don't believe it's first down yardage.
No gain on the play, 3rd down 2.
Officially no gain, and 3rd down 2 as he got tangled up with his own man.
The 33-yard line of the Tigers.
Couldn't get the necessary first down yardage he needed. Kind of a power wing look again as they bring a man in motion. Fake the speed sweep again. Going to be a Wildcat keep, but this time the Brantley Bulldog defense, number 2, number 13, number 5, and number 1. Excuse me, that's number 2. All there to make a big stop. Probably another loss on that play. Definitely is, and it's going to bring up 4th and 5. I look for Luverne to have to punt this ball away again.
Back to the 30. Brings up 4th down and 5 for the Tigers.
4th and 5 here. Luverne in punt formation. Number 5 back deep for the Bulldogs. We encourage everyone to tune in for halftime as we're going to have coverage of both bands. Kind of a high snap here, but the punter's able to bring it in, gets off a punt, and now it takes a solid Luverne bounce. Going to be fielded by number 2. He didn't do it on purpose, but that was a bad face mask right there. Going to be 15 free yards. It was an accident, but clearly a penalty there. Be a few free yards by the Brantley offense. There's at least 3 flags on the field, as this one's going to be pretty obvious. It is a personal foul, 15-yard face mask penalty. Going to move the ball around the 45-yard line to start this drive. As we were saying before that, tune in to halftime if you got friends or family in the band here. We just are adding an additional microphone here so that you guys can hear that. I'm missing half of my monitor. Quarterback looking to throw here. He's throwing to the left-hand side. Got a man wide open. That pass is complete to number 2. He's going to be out of bounds around the 40-yard line. That's going to be first down yardage. Number 2, Driggers on the catch.
Down to the 39, 41-yard line. First down, Bulldogs.
First down, Bulldogs, 41-yard line. Brantley with 2 wide receivers each side of your screen here. Now timeout's going to be taken by the Luverne Tigers to think this over. With 1 minute and 15 seconds to go here, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back for the last plays of the second quarter. You're here with Wiregrass Sports. A little bit, yeah. You want me? All right, we're live back here with minute 11 to go. Trying to get a couple mics set up for halftime. Apologize for that delay there. Situation here, 1 minute and 11 seconds to go to score 7-3. Brantley across midfield here in business with a first down. Looking to try to cut it a little bit closer before halftime as Luverne's going to get the ball first to start the second half. Got some laundry down on the field.
Italy on the play.
That's going to be an illegal substitution on the defense. Brantley takes this additional yardage. That ball is going to move it. 12 men on the field. Not an illegal substitution, but illegal participation. That ball now going to be just outside the 35-yard line, I beg your pardon. Be a 1st and 5 for the Bulldogs.
First down 5.
Shotgun snap. He's scrambling to his left under a lot of duress. He throws that ball out of bounds there. down the left-hand sideline.
Penalty on the play.
The official throws a flag, and we may have another grounding here with 1:05 to go. Costly penalty is it's a down in, or, spot of the foul and loss of down. They waved that flag off as he was out of the tackle box. That time they get the right call in.
No penalty. Second down 5.
Second and 5 here. 1:05 to go. 2 wides to each side of your screen. Shotgun formation. He's taking a deep drop. He's going to throw it down the left-hand side. 2 defenders in that area, but number 5 had a real shot at it to try to run the wide receiver, the running back out of the backfield, rather.
Third down 5 for the Bulldogs.
Going to be 3rd down and 5 here. Important possession if you're the Brantley Bulldogs right here. You're trying to take advantage of this field position because you have to kick off to start the second half. They try to run a swing pass out to the right-hand side to number 35, but he's not going anywhere. Number 19 of the Tiger defense is right on the spot. Going to be stopped for another big loss on 3rd down.
Taken down for a loss by Gregory.
Went from 3rd and 5 to 4th and long. And if you're Brantley, you really have to consider trying to punt this ball away because you can't give this type of field position to Luverne here already close to midfield. Brantley looks like they're content right this second to let as much of the clock come off as they can, probably take a timeout right before the play clock ends. We're going to stick with you right till halftime. We'll take a commercial break at the end of the next 9 seconds. We'll let you hear from our sponsors, and then we'll be back with live coverage of both bands. They take the delay of game penalty here instead of the timeout. Try to get you a few scores. You can check our scores anytime you want to at thomasandthomasmedia.com, then click on Wiregrass Sports, and then click on our sports sticker. We're back to live action pretty quick right here. Brantley in punt formation as expected. High snap, but fielded by number 2. He gets the kickoff quickly. Headed down the right-hand side. Going to take a decent hop and be out of bounds somewhere around the 25, 30-yard line. Officially marked now at the 27.
Ball goes down to the 27-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Luverne will get it 1st and 10 there, but only 0.2 of a second left here. So one play for the Tigers. May have a trick play here, may have some type of situation where they have some laterals or something like the Music City Miracles where they can try to get a throwback pass or something like that going right here. We'll see what the offense does. They'll probably be content to take it into the locker room with a 7-3 lead here. A lot of drives in between the 20s for the Brantley offense, but can't get it quite in. Luverne with one great drive down the field to score. And not much else happening for their offense as they do take a knee. So your halftime score, Luverne Tigers 7, Brantley Bulldogs 3. It's been an exciting half. We're going to take a short break with our sponsors, and please come back to see both bands from each school.
When you want the best for your pet, choose Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort. Our passionate and dedicated staff will make your pet feel as if they were at home. We are a full-service small animal hospital covering all areas of veterinary medicine. Dr. Steve Barron makes sure that all clients are well-informed and satisfied with services. We are equipped with an indoor boarding facility, surgery suite, laboratory, digital X-ray, and ultrasound. Choose the best care possible for the ones you love dearest with Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
The she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shear?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Burris Gracie today.
Morgan Hennigan, is the band ready? So sit back and enjoy our show.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Superintendent Don Hawthorne, Principal Chris Odom, Assistant Principal Marcus Taylor, and Director of Bands Kylie Blackstock, we proudly present the Brantley High School Emerald Wave Marching Band. On tonight's stop of the Classic Rock Live Tour, we present the music of some of the greatest rock bands of all time, including Who Are You by The Who, Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses, and Freebird by Leonard Skinner. Drum Major Haley Barnes, is your band ready? You may now take the field for halftime.
Hook's Barbecue, down-home barbecue in a counter-served setting, located on Emma Drive off of Highway 231 in Troy, Alabama.
Trojan Auto Parts of Troy, home of Napa Know-How. Stop by and see owners Mike and Melissa Kilcrease and their Napa Know-How team with over 100 years of combined experience. We're the only locally owned parts store in Pike County, and we're fully stocked and ready to serve you. We pride ourselves on being your go-to parts store, not only for the simple items, but we specialize in those hard-to-find items as well. Trojan Auto Parts, the right part at the right price at the right time. Napa, a name you've trusted here in Troy since 1945.
Total Lawn Care Plus is your one-stop shop for lawn care, landscape, pressure washing, handyman work, and more. Licensed and insured with over 7 years commercial experience. Dozens of satisfied customers in Pike and 4 surrounding counties.
South Alabama Stockyard, now under new ownership, is still family owned and operated by cattle farmers right here in southeast Alabama. Come every Thursday at 1 p.m. and join the best buyers and sellers from all over the area. Whether you come for the experience, looking at getting into the cattle business, or maintaining your farm and growing, South Alabama Stockyard is where all the farmers are. Vendors are on site every auction, so come on and have lunch with us. Located at 268 County Road 5522, Troy, Alabama.
Welcome back live to Wiregrass Sports. We're here at David Lowry Stadium in Brantley, Alabama. Your score, Luverne High School 7, Brantley High School 3. Brantley took a 3-0 lead tonight, trying to capitalize off of a turnover in the kicking game by the Luverne Tigers. Luverne took their first possession of the night all the way down the field for a touchdown to take the lead, and we haven't had any scoring since then. A lot of offense between the 20s, but just not a lot of production. Talked to both staffs at halftime. Luverne not satisfied with their time of possession. They want their defense to get off of the field much quicker. Felt like Brantley held the ball for almost the entire first half. Brantley sideline not happy with finishing drives, and also not happy with the number of penalties that they had that called back big plays and points. Both teams right where they want to be though, with 4-point game here to start the second half. What a great job at halftime by both of these bands. For those of our fans that are tuning in live, if you will, please share this video with any of your friends and family that may be at the game live so that they can see this replay later and have a great video and audio from each side's halftime performance. I took a walk around at halftime. The atmosphere here is just incredible. Luverne with a full sideline. Their support unmistakable. their fans wrapped around the bleachers on each side, and obviously a packed house here on the home side, as this is a great atmosphere here. It's called the Clash of Crenshaw County. A lot of coverage of this game. It's much anticipated every single year and has not disappointed the first half, where you score 7-3 here. Luverne going to get the ball first to start the second half, try to set some tempo, let their offense set the tone here in the second half. The PA loud, blasting some music here, trying to get the crowd fired up, and they are on both sides. This is the last Friday night in September. Weather's cooperated since our lightning delay earlier in the game. We haven't had any rain since about 6:15, 6:30. So the field's in good condition. Both teams in good shape so far. Number 2 for the Bulldogs set to kick it off here. Number 1 and number 5 back deep to return for the Tigers. And we're underway here in the second half. Got an end-over-end kick traveling down the right side. Fielded around the 20. Number 1 makes a cut back to the middle, and he's got a lot of running room. He's trying to make a man miss, picking up a block down this side. Crosses the 35-yard line. Going to be pushed out of bounds around the 36, 37. That's Thomas for the Tigers right there. Nice return. Set the Tigers up with good field position to start the second half. The Tigers were effective on that drive that we mentioned, both through the air and the ground. A lot of speed sweeps, had a reverse in there. Be interested to see what they go to here. Looks like going to be 2 wide receivers top of your screen, 2 wide receivers bottom of your screen. They mostly run a shotgun formation. They're going to give it to number 5 on the first drive. He's right around the 40-yard line. Not a ton of yards, maybe 1. Solid job there. Number 24 and number 63 there for the Bulldog defense. That's Jackson. Two wide receivers each side of your screen again. Running back just to the right of the QB. Shotgun formation. Quarterback's Brantley. He's looking to the sideline, number 9, to get a change of place from the Tiger coordinator. He gives the signals to his wide receivers each side. 6 on the play clock here. He's got the snap. Give to number 5 again. Had running room up the middle. Lost his footing. May have fallen on his own there. Did drop the ball, but the ground caused that fumble. He's a little slow to get up there. Not sure if he's more injury or his pride's hurt right there, as he had nice room up the middle, but might have slipped there on the turf. Luverne here in no hurry on offense. 2 wides to each side. 3rd and 6 here. Shotgun formation. Looks like Brantley was going to bring some pressure. They fake the give to number 5. Quarterback's going to keep it, but he only gets to around the 45. Only a gain of 1 or 2 there. Going to be about 4th and 3. Not quite to midfield. Great job there by the Bulldog defense to get off the field here as the punt team comes in for the Tigers. Luverne looking to pin them back deep here and let their defense make a stand. 2 men back deep, number 5 and number 2 for the Bulldogs. Kind of a spread punt formation here for the Luverne Tigers. Little motion to the snap, and this play is going to be blown dead. It's going to be a procedure penalty against the Tigers, and that'll move them back 5 more. Go from about a 4th and 4 to 4th and 9 here. Number 10, the punter for the Tigers. Number 10 is Krishawn Hamilton. Good snap, a little bit of pressure. Got a wobbly spiral, going to come down around the 25-yard line, take a good Luverne bounce, fielded by number 5 at the 12-yard line. He breaks the first line, trying to make another man miss. He's across the 20, coming up the left-hand side, gets a good block. He turns the corner. He's around the 40, crossing the 50. One man to beat down that sideline. Looks like number 10's got a hold of him, though, and does bring him down short of the 30-yard line. Going to be around the 33, but there's a flag down. We'll have to see if that big return stands. A lot of individual effort there as he had to make several people miss right at the point of the catch. That call was a legal procedure on the kicking team, which has been declined. So Brantley here to take their first possession of the second half at the 33-yard line.
That penalty is declined by the Bulldogs. First down and 10 from the 32-yard line.
Officially the 32-yard line here. Bulldogs with 2 wide receivers to the bottom of your screen, 1 wide receiver to the top. They give the ball to number 35. He's looking for running room. Nice stick there at the line of scrimmage. Luverne defensive line not fooled that time. Looks like number 19. That was DeAndre Owens on the carry. Number 19 with the tackle, and there is a flag down. Discussion right at the 30-yard line. Can't see where the flag was thrown.
Gain of 2.
It's a 2-yard gain pending the outcome of this flag. Wow. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Luverne Tigers, and that player was ejected. That was number 19 who made the stick right at the line of scrimmage there, but don't know what was said, but obviously something got the attention of the officials, and number 19 has been disqualified here. Big penalty there. 2-yard gain on the play, but 15 yards moves the ball inside the 20-yard line. 16 officially. Haven't seen the Luverne player leave the field yet, as they have so much time allowed to make the substitution. Looks like the coaching staff is prepared to do that now. I don't believe the player was aware that he had been disqualified, and now I need to make a correction. That player that was disqualified is number 10 for the Luverne Tigers. Just mentioned him handling the punting duties a few minutes ago, I'm afraid. Krishawn Hamilton rather. So first down and 10 Bulldogs. Ball right at the 20-yard line. They throw it out to the right-hand side, complete to number 2. Trying to make a couple people miss, and he's down around the 10. Decent gain on first down. Good pursuit there by the Luverne defense to stop it before it got out of hand. 11-yard line officially here. This vantage point is going to be tough for us to see a lot of down and distances. 2nd and 5 here for the Bulldogs. We're located on a platform behind the Brantley band all the way across the field, and not at the best angle to see the near sideline. 2 wides to each side, 3 wides to the top rather. Number 12 looking to pass. He's got a man on the left-hand side. He throws it out. It is caught inside the 10. That is number 5 with the reception. Kill crease to Franklin on that, the running back out of the backfield. Not quite first down yardage, only a gain of 2 or 3 on the play. Going to be about 3rd and 2.
Gain of 3.
3 substitutes coming in here for the 3rd down package for the Bulldogs. Luverne defense trying to keep their touchdown streak alive. They have not given up a touchdown with their starting defense since the very first game of the season. A stat their coach, Riley, was very pleased with when we spoke on Tuesday, and I know he wants to keep that streak active. Under center this time as they hand it off to number 24, and he's got running room. He's going to have first down yardage as he hammers near the goal line, around the 2 or 3 yard line. Done on the carry. It'll be 1st and goal from there. If Luverne's going to keep that streak alive, we're going to have to see a goal line stand right here with 7:30 remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
1st and goal from the 3.
Some late substitutions by the Tiger defense. Shot under center again as they hand it off to number 24, and it looks like he's in the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown Bulldogs. They will take the lead 9-7 here with 7:20. 3rd quarter rather. Brantley scored a touchdown in the 2nd quarter that was called back due to a penalty. Nearly a 60-yard penalty as it turned out. This one stands, and they're on the board 9-7. Your new leader. Number 24 on for the PAT attempt here. Ball is being signaled dead. Looks like Coach Jones needs a word with the head official. He was complaining because the clock was running. We have an official's timeout here. We're not going to go anywhere, but we apologize for this delay. Trying to get the correct time back on the game clock. We try to never interject on the officiating here whatsoever. The clock operator in the first half was probably guilty a few times of letting the clock roll through some dead ball situations you heard us mention. And obviously it's going to be a point of emphasis here in the second half, and especially in a close ball game. 2 points at the moment, maybe 3 points after this extra point here. But 7:21's now been put back on the clock before this PAT attempt by the Bulldogs. All right, ball signal for play here. Good snap and hold. That kick is up. It deflects off the upright and is no good. So your score now 7 Luverne, 9 Brantley Bulldogs. Looked like a clean snap and hold. We couldn't tell if somebody got a piece of it, but we're going to take a short break with you and we'll get a word from our sponsors. You're watching Wiregrass Sports. Looks like we're going to stay live with you right here. Brantley set to kick off. Second time they've led this game. They led 3-0 and now with a 9-7 lead. The Brantley fans that I spoke to before the game were a little unsure. Luverne coming in undefeated, went on a 9-game win streak last year in their season. And Luverne been playing some really good football of late. Brantley, as we mentioned in the onset, replacing a lot of senior leadership from last year's team and a lot of starters. So they're looking strong tonight to stay in this game. End over end kick going to be fielded by number 1 on the fly around the 10-yard line. He's headed up the middle now, trying to move to the left, picking up a block or two. Brings it back this way, still making tacklers miss. He's across and going to be down near the 35-yard line. Nice return there by the Luverne special teams to get good field position for the Tiger offense here. As this is going to be 1st and 10 Tigers from around the 35-yard line.
Out to the 36-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
1st and 10 Tigers. They had a completely dominating drive in the first half. Let's see if they go back to some of the things that were successful for them early on. Brantley defense been up to the challenge most of the night here. Three wide receivers to the bottom of your screen, one to the top. Quarterback looking to his right, going to throw that way complete to number 1. Picking up a block there around the 35 across the 40 near midfield. Hit out of bounds. Very close to the Brantley sideline. That's going to be 1st down yardage across midfield and into Brantley territory.
Out to the 49-yard line.
Looks like it's officially going to be spotted at the 49, so not so quick. But there is a flag down. The Brantley sideline signaling that it may be against the Tigers. And it will be. And a significant penalty at that.
Holding is the call against the Tigers.
A holding penalty there after the big gain. That'll negate that. Bring it all the way back inside the 30-yard line. Inside the 25. Very costly penalty for the Tiger offense there after the big gainer on 1st down.
10 yards from the spot of the foul. 1st down.
It's going to be 1st and 20 here. 3 wide receivers to the top of your screen. Running back to the left of the QB. He's in shotgun formation looking. He throws it out to the backfield. He's going to be across the 20, moving up across the 30. Takes a hit as he goes out on the sideline. That's number 5 on the completion. Again, the Luverne quarterback, last name's Brantley. Apologize for any confusion that caused. Having a good season, though, Brantley is. Been very productive. Very good game manager for the Tiger offense all year. The coach spoke highly of him when we met with him Tuesday night. Going to be second down and about 13 now after the pickup there on first down after the penalty. 3 wides near side. They check at the line of scrimmage. Quarterback changing the play here, signaling out to his wide receivers. They look to throw, rolling to the right side. He's going to tuck it up and get what he can. Now going back to the middle and a lot of running room to that side. Number 11, Traylon, can't quite get there. He's across midfield. He's across the 40, only a couple people to beat, and he's going to get in the end zone. Touchdown Luverne here on a big 75-yard run. Number 9, your quarterback, looking to throw, trying his best to find an open wide receiver down the right-hand side. Can't find anybody. Tucks it down, goes back to the middle of the field, and Deontay Brantley there with a big run. Touchdown for the Tigers, 13-9. Now your new score, just under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. That's the big play the Luverne Tiger offense needed. Very good coverage downfield as Brantley had to tuck that ball and run, but he made several people miss and a great job to get to the outside, and once there was only one man to beat, he beat him. Kick is up and good. Your new score, 14-9.
5:59 to go in the third quarter. Brantley 9, Luverne 14.
We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be right back with you on Wiregrass Sports.